Hi friends, it's Holly Jones from Mrs. Jones Stitches. Welcome to Flosstube number 39. Today is Wednesday, November 13th, 2024, and I'm so happy you're joining me today. If you're new to my channel, this is a channel about cross stitch patterns, fabric, thread, things I'm working on, things I've bought, all the things. So I've actually had a lot of new viewers and new subscribers since my last video, so thank you very much. If you are new here, I'm so glad you're here, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. So I really love making videos. I live in a suburb of Oklahoma City. What else? I'm married. I work in the fire service as a paramedic supervisor as my day job. I work night shift. I'm a mom to a 5-year-old little boy and a stepmom to 2 teenage boys. I have 2 wiener dogs. So that's just a little recap, but feel free if you're new, like I said, to go back and watch some of my older videos to kind of see what I like to work on and to know a little bit more about me and my family. Let's see, I have all my notes, so I am ready to just take off, I think. We had Veterans Day on Monday, so if you or a member of your family served, thank you so much for your service to our country. We had a really nice Veterans Day assembly at Parker's school. My dad served in the Air Force, and he got to stand up while they were talking about the Air Force and stand up by the Air Force flag, and Parker was so proud. It was really, really a special morning. Thank you everybody who commented on your favorite Thanksgiving side dishes last week. I got a lot of new great recipe ideas, things I want to try. My favorite side dish is green bean casserole. That is always one of my favorites, and I always put a lot of those like crispy French fried onions on top because man, those are so good. So anyway, looking forward to Thanksgiving. I actually have to work on Thanksgiving this year and the day after, so my mom is going to host it at her house, and we're going to celebrate on Tuesday. So that'll be a lot of fun. I got a lot of great feedback on my vintage buttons that I shared in my last video. So thank you so much. I did choose 2 winners to receive some of those. So stay tuned to the end of the video and see if your name was called. Don't forget to follow my Instagram page, Mrs. Jones Stitches. And I also have a destash site, or destash Instagram called Shop My Stitchy Stash, where you can go and purchase things that I'm getting rid of. Linen, charts, trims, thread sometimes, things like that. Thank you guys so much for your recommendations for our trip to New York City. I am really looking forward to it. It's about 32 days away. I actually got some new tennis shoes yesterday, and I'm wearing those so I can start breaking them in for our trip. I cannot wait. I am so excited. I got tickets for us to see the Rockettes, and on my Instagram, I have all these like New York things that keep popping up in my my reels and my kind of search feature. So I'm ready to go. I am so excited. I saw this last weekend that the Rockefeller Christmas tree was brought in, and they are assembling it and getting it all decorated for the tree lighting. So I can't wait to see it in person. I told my husband the other night, I said, I just know that when we're there and I see that tree, I said, I just know I'm going to get emotional. And my husband was like, you're going to cry over a Christmas tree? And I know myself, and I know I probably will. And I'm trying to mentally prepare for it. And I tried to mentally prepare him for it too, because I don't want him, being caught off guard when I'm just like boo-hooing, watching and looking at this like beautiful Christmas tree. But what else? I've been watching The Golden Bachelorette. The finale is tonight. So I'm really interested to see if Joan is going to pick Guy or Chuck. I have my favorite. I won't tell you right now. I'll wait and see if she picks my favorite. But I'm really excited for her. I picked up some FFOS at Hobby Lobby yesterday, and I dropped off one other thing, and I have a really sweet thing from the lady who does all my framing at Hobby Lobby. Her name's Dawn. I'll show you that here in just a little bit, but she's such a great lady. I've taken my stuff to her for about a year now. She's a needle worker as well, so she takes great care in framing all my pieces, and she appreciates and understands all the time and effort that goes into stitching these pieces. And I've had a really great experience at Hobby Lobby. And I know everybody kind of has different experiences there, but it's really special to me that my pieces are framed by a person who loves and appreciates needlework herself. So, okay, so let me show you my whips. I've pretty much worked on this one thing all week, and I will end up finishing it tonight. And this is Peace and Goodwill by With Thy Needle and Thread. And here it is. Is that centered? Yes, there it is. I did my own color conversion from using color and cotton threads. I did stick pretty true to the called for colors, but I just used, like I said, color and cotton colors. I need to finish a couple things. I need to add this little motif right up here. I have one more half snowflake to finish here, and then I need to extend this across. I need to finish filling in the snow down here, and then I need to do the little orange nose on the snowman, and I need to add the black little hoofs on this deer, and then I am done. So I can easily get that done tonight. There's a better picture of it. There we go. I need to get this done tonight, and then I can drop it off at Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I've loved working on this piece. This has been so fun to stitch, and it's very addictive to me. I literally cannot put it down. So I've worked on this for probably the past several evenings, and I've made a lot of progress on my days off. So that is all I have for whips, since that's the only thing I've been working on. What else? Let me show you the FFOs I picked up yesterday. I have 3 things that I picked up. 2 were new things. One was something that I had actually framed myself, and through the years it had started kind of getting like saggy pants in its frame. I do not claim to be a professional framer. I just kind of bought this frame and put the piece in it, and anyway, so I'll show it to you. This is the Day from Plum Street Samplers. And here's my piece. I actually got this frame several years ago at Hobby Lobby. And when I stitched this piece, I knew I wanted to put it in this frame. So I picked a teal that coordinated really nicely with it. And like I said, I just kind of framed it myself. But over the years, my piece had kind of started to sag in the frame a little bit. It wasn't as tight as when I very first framed it. So I took it back to Hobby Lobby and had Dawn reframe it. And it was very reasonable. I think she charged me like $20 because, you know, it was my own frame that I brought in. And mostly she just, you know, laced it and pinned it. And it was good to go. She put a really nice, you know, paper on the back, added a better hanger than what I had on it, and I was really pleased with it. So I did do the alternative chart conversion over here where I left off the goats, and I did a crow and some taller flowers, and then I think in the original too there's another goat up here, and I just left it off. So anyway, this is one of my favorite pieces. It hangs in my living room, and I was really happy with the work that Hobby Lobby did. Another finish is Be Ye Thankful from the Drawn Thread. And here it is. And I made some modifications to this chart as well. I'll show you a more close-up picture of this. There we go. My linen is 32 count frog gray. And I'll be honest, I don't know who the dyer is on that thread, or I'm sorry, that fabric. I picked it up when I was on vacation at a needle workshop in Pensacola, and I love it. It's very mottled with both kind of a brown tan and some gray. It's very similar, I think, to Murky by Picture This Plus, or what's the other one? I think it's Tornado by Fox and Rabbit. I think that's who dyes Tornado. I could be wrong. But anyway, I really love this. I did some modifications to the chart. I left off the 2 chimneys. And then in the U, it's actually like a basket, and I just added a leaf instead. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. I love this frame. I don't know if you can tell too much on the frame or not. It looks like these are kind of some giant, like, there we go. It almost looks like really long leaves, or maybe even, I don't want to say feathers, but it, there we go. Now you can kind of see it pretty well. I love a good chunky frame with a lot of detail. So there's that piece. And then my other piece that I got, my other piece I got framed. I still have in the plastic because I am going to send this. This is going to be a gift for a family member. This is World So Sweet by Sandy Spencer. And you may have also seen Jessica the Sweetwater stitch this. I believe she has it in her opening video. It's in a really pretty frame as well. I stitched this last year and it's kind of just been sitting in the drawer. But this frame is kind of like a gray blue. It's really nice. Very simple. There's not a lot of, detail or anything on it. But I kind of feel like it's fine with me. It lets the stitching kind of showcase. But anyway, I didn't take it out of the plastic because it's fixing to go in some bubble wrap and be shipped to somebody special to me. So those are my FFOs. What else? The Jingle Ball. I signed up for the Jingle Ball. If you've never done the Jingle Ball, it's a lot of fun. It is a virtual retreat. It costs $10 to attend. And there is like stitch rooms, kind of like chat rooms and stuff. There are virtual stitching tables. There are games. There's a lot of shopping. Each designer has their own kind of like online shop where they have items that are exclusive to that shop. A lot of designs are released throughout the year. So it's a lot of fun. I stitched a couple pieces last year. Last year they did what was called speed dating, which was a lot of fun. When you join, you get paired with just another random person, and it can be from anywhere in the world. And it was a lot of fun getting to spend 5 minutes seeing what somebody else is stitching, talking to other people. It was a lot of fun. There's also classes, virtual classes and things like that you can take as well. But I have not taken one of the virtual classes through the Jingle Ball, but I always have a really fun time with the virtual stitching rooms and the games and stuff like that. So if you haven't done it, it's a lot of fun. And that's December 6th through the 8th this year. What else? I've been watching a lot of Flosstube lately. Jessica the Sweetwater Stitcher she's done two really great kind of bonus videos. One is how to make a stitching case out of a jewelry box. It was great. I want to make a stitching case out of a jewelry box now. So that'll be on one of my lists of things to do. I think that would be a really fun Christmas gift for some friends. I've also been watching Floss Paper Scissors. It's a mother and daughter. They're great. They're really funny. And then Christy of Crosshatch Quilts had a new video. And I've been watching Hobbies of Holly too. Holly Neal, she's great. Pam and Steph did a really great Shepherd's Bush retreat recap. It was really great. I got to see all the projects that they did and the projects that they received. It was a lot of fun. So if you are into that, make sure you go check those folks out. I watch a lot of other Flosstubes, but those are just the ones I felt like mentioning this time. But I think maybe moving forward in my videos, I will share kind of like what I'm watching. So if you don't follow them, you can give them a watch too. Plans. I have been, I haven't bought I haven't bought a ton of stuff. I am going to buy Jingle All the Way by Crafty Bluebonnet. I don't know if you've seen her new releases or not. It's so pretty. She has the word jingle written in a script, and then below it says all the way, and it has a couple like Ohio stars. It's so pretty. I saw it and immediately was like, I want to have a stitch along for that. So if you are interested in joining me, hop over to the Crafty Bluebonnet Instagram page and you can see what the release looks like. I think it only has like 3 or 4 colors. It's really pretty simple, but it's such a great kind of versatile piece for the holidays. I love it. That pattern will release November 20th. So if you are interested, make sure you contact your local shop so they can order it for you. My kind of rough idea was that we would start the stitch along November 29th, which would give you plenty of time to gather your thread and your fabric. and get the chart in. So feel free to join me on that. November 29th is when we'll start. I have not come up with a hashtag for it yet. It might just be Jingle All the Way Sal. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. But if we think of something better, then we can use that. But I'm really looking forward to having that done this year so it can go in my Christmas decor. Let's see. I am waiting for Comfort and Joy, the exclusive from Plum Street to arrive. I think it ships later this month. I also, so I really like to start that. And then one of the other things I want to start is this Let It Snow by Brenda Gervais. I bought that the same time I got the Peace and Goodwill one. And so I think after I finish that, I'm probably going to work on this. I need to pull colors for it and fabric and stuff, but I've really been enjoying stitching on this. So I think I might continue it for a little bit longer. Let me show you some haul, and then I have haul, and we'll talk about the button winners. Okay, so I don't have it yet, but this last week, Shakespeare's Peddler put their Christmas Advent on sale. I guess the Christmas Advent she had originally done in 2021, I believe, and she put all the pieces together herself. She sold 600 Advents, and each of them had like 25 things in it. So I guess after that, she said, never again. It was a lot of work. So she brought it back this year. And once I saw the list of designers and people who were contributing to the Advent, I was like, I have to have that. So, so I ordered it. It should ship at the end of the month. I'm really looking forward to it. And I want to behave and open up one thing every day, but I also know myself too. So I don't know if I'll be able to wait, but I stop and justify things like, well, I'll be in New York the 15th through the 19th, so maybe I can open up 4 extra things early. So I am my own worst enemy when it comes time to wait for things, because I am not a patient person. So anyway, I got the Advent. I got my Color and Cotton monthly club, which came this week. I'll show you some of these. This is All Colors 10 Skeins club. So here's what the colors look like, and I'll take them out of the baggies so you can see them. Here's what the colors look like in person. We have Grove, which is kind of a gray green. Man, it looks really light there. It looks really silvery here. In real life, it's like a gray green. Autumn Blaze, which is a coral orange. Old Gold, lovely. Seaside, which is a really pretty blue. And Eventide, which is kind of a lilac. Then we have, these are the other part of the 10 skeins. Man, this is showing up really light here. I'm really sorry about that. This is Adagio. It's kind of a brick red. River Stones, which is another really pretty blue. Garden Sage. I love this. I'm gonna have to order an extra skein of that. Driftwood, which is a light, kind of a light brown. And Moat, which is a gray green. For the primitives, that is what they look like. And our colors are Toffee, Frankincense, which is a kind of a gold. Wooden Soldiers. This is a really great kind of a tan cream. Trapeze, blue, and Cayenne. And then for the brights, love those. We have Matcha, Duckweed, which is a really limey green. Lagoon. This is really variegated. I'm so sorry. I feel like these are terrible to see. Snow Angel and Stardust. All right, and then the linen this month is called Cream Puff. Oh, that's pretty accurate. And I don't know what's going on with the lighting here today. It's sunny out. I don't know. Anyway, it's a really nice tan. Also, Hannah, my dear friend Hannah, you can follow her on Instagram. She is Hannah the Stitch Fairy. Hannah and our friend Cindy went to Forbidden Fiber this past week, and Hannah said, "What can I bring you back?" So, of course, I looked on the website and I found some things that I wanted, and she brought me back. This is called Silent Night. It's on a 32 count. It's a really pretty blue, like a dark blue. And she brought me back 2 greens, Christmas Ivy and Mistletoe, which are really pretty. I think these would be this is a really pretty color for the Color and Cotton Christmas releases. So thank you for picking those up for me. And then this last week, she went to Color and Cotton. And while she was there, she FaceTimed me and said, "What can I pick up for you?" So it's so funny. So bless her heart, she's in the store. And she's just FaceTiming me and kind of showing me everything. And I'm like, nope, go back to that. What's on that table? What's on that table? Okay, now point me down so I can see. And she was so patient and so wonderful. So Hannah, thank you so much. You are a dear, dear friend. And I am so very grateful for you and for your friendship. She picked up a lot of stuff for me and shipped it. So I'm really excited to get it. And I made an Instagram post where I talked about that. And for somebody who doesn't live near a needlework shop, that stuff like that means the world to me, just because I don't make it to a needlework shop very often. So I usually have to support my shops online. I live in a suburb of Oklahoma City. My closest needlework shop is the Silver Needle in Tulsa, and that's about 2 hours away. So I don't make it up there very often, maybe once or twice a year. If that. So I honestly don't think I've been up there since last year. But so anyway, I spend my money online, but it was so great. I felt like I was actually there with her. So it was a lot of fun. So again, Hannah, thank you so much. I also am part of the Heartland Quilting and Stitching Lady Dot Club. And this month it was a lot of really pretty purples. You get 3 yards of cotton chenille. You get 2 yards of pom-pom and 3 yards of rickrack. So there is my club for the month. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, phone rang. So anyway, what else did I get? Forbidden Fiber. Oh, okay, so today this little box arrived. And these are the winter Kohana scissors. You know, I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and the Kohana scissors always sell out online really quickly. And they went on sale, I think like October 27th or 28th. And I added it to my cart and checked out within like 2 minutes of the sale going live. And I just got my scissors today. I've seen a lot of other people getting them. And I even emailed Kohana and was like, I just wanted to check on the status of my order. Cause normally I feel like whenever I order from them, within like 5 or 6 days, I have my scissors. And this time it took almost like 3 weeks. Maybe it's 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks. So anyway, I got them today, and let me show you. So they're packaged really nice with this really pretty kind of elastic ribbon. This box is really lightweight. So you open up the box. And just look at the detail. So it's packaged here. Then we open it. And there they are. So they come with a leather sheath. And then it came with this cute little snowflake kind of charm that hangs. And there they are. So these are my favorite scissors. I love Kohana scissors. They are super sharp. They are such a smooth cut. I love them. They are a bit of a splurge. These are on the website, they're like $65, but they do ship from Japan. So I feel like a lot of the bulk of the price is in shipping. So this past summer when I actually ordered a couple pairs because I kind of figured like I'm paying for the shipping anyway, so I might as well get a couple pairs. They're great. So I know that they are kind of a splurge. But honestly, the way I justify it to myself in my head anyway is, you know, I don't get to go to a lot of retreats. I stitch with cotton. I don't stitch with silk. And whenever I get my pieces framed, I don't do museum glass. I don't do any glass. So where I save money some places, I can afford to splurge a little bit on other things that I want. So you do what works for you though. But that's how I justify it in my head with Holly logic on what I want to spend my stitchy money on. So, okay, so let's talk about, sorry, I think the UPS or Amazon truck just went by and we got the wiener dogs all riled up. Okay, so the winner of the vintage button giveaway, I was giving away 2 baggies of vintage buttons. The winner is Teresa Bryan 3912. Congratulations, Teresa. And Sandy So Crafty. Congratulations. So please send me a message on Instagram and let me know you won, and I will get your buttons in the mail to you very soon. So for this week's giveaway, I'm going to give away a pack of curated Christmas ribbon. So I have lots of vintage ribbon and vintage trim and some that's not vintage too, but I have a lot of really pretty Christmas ribbon and I would love to make a ribbon bundle for you. So if you are interested in winning a pretty ribbon bundle, this will be a Christmas ribbon bundle. Below, I want you to tell me a funny story. It can be something really small, but I have to tell you what happened. So this last week, I got in my husband's truck and my husband picked up Parker from the after school program that he goes to. And Parker, I guess, showed him, you know, a piece of artwork he made or whatever. And anyway, my husband kind of put it up in the visor. So later that night, we were going to dinner and I was like, oh, what's this? And let me show it to you. Let me show it to you first. I'm looking for the picture on my phone. Okay, are you ready? There it is in all of its glory. And I picked it up and I said, oh, what is this? And Parker from the back seat goes, it's a carrot. Isn't that a great carrot, Mom? Mm-hmm. It's a great carrot. So anyway, if you have a funny story, maybe it's something funny your kids did, maybe it's something funny that you did or saw or said, make me laugh. Put it in the comments below, and I would love to gift you some ribbon. So I'll pick 2 winners for ribbon, and I'd love to hear your funny story. So, and you know what? If you don't have a funny story to tell, that's okay too. Why don't you, if you don't want to share a funny story, just leave any comment below and I will pick 2 winners. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next time. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, I am at Mrs. Jones Stitches, and we will see you next time. Happy stitching.